anyone feels they're gonna curse me, anyone feels they're going to curse me with this, you're lying to your friggin' self. I feel sorry for you. I truly feel sorry for all of you. All of you. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I feel sorry for all of you.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a video coming from Dwayne. You don't know the things. No, he was actually in hospital for 6 months, if you guys knew, and he had a stroke that affected his body. The doctor him said, you know, mess up one side of his body because of the surgery where him got you, him have got you recovery, and by the help of his family and friends, that's how him could get back to normal and, you know, become better than how he was before. And he was, you know, really emotional about his journey thus far. You understand? So it's a really strong story. All right, guys? But check out the video. All right? Yeah.
I'm going to talk. No one can tell me not to talk. I'm going to talk. Because I want people to know my story. Okay? I want people to know my story. I have nothing to hide. I want people to know my story, hence why I'm ready to talk about it. So if anyone feels like they're making me feel bad, have several seats. I'm blessed and highly favored. Trust and believe, my family loves me. That is the most important thing. If anyone feels they're going to bash me, I lie you, I tell. Is there an extension here? Anyways, I won't wait for no 300. I'm just gonna keep talking. Anyways, when my mom ordered the doctors to do a CT head, and they went to make the decision within around half an hour. They came back and said, okay, they're gonna do the CT head. When they put me under the machine, and they got the scans back and everything, they told me to tell us to go and sit in the waiting area and wait for them to come back. They're gonna do their analytics or whatever and see what they see. When they did look, hold on. Hello, don't stop me. I'm gonna talk. Don't stop me. Hello? Hold on. Yeah.
Hear me out. I'm not gonna stop you, honey.
Okay, I want them to hear you too. Talk.
Yes. Whoever wanna laugh and whoever wanna talk about you and make gimmicks of you, of your sickness or your illness that you've been through, their days is coming.
Amen to that.
They come out worse than you.
Amen to that. That's how I'm gonna talk.
Everybody have a day. We gotta give God thanks that we're breathing and we are still here.
Amen.
So when they go on social media and they want to bash about your sickness and your this and you walk with stick and you walk with that, let them talk. Don't give a shit and don't care what they said. Because guess what? God knows who you are and God loves you.
Thank you.
That you're still living and breathing and walking.
Without a stick to it times.
Give God thanks for. So who wanna
I'm gonna give you guys a full part.
Who wanna make games? Let them go right ahead. Because their day is coming. They never know what tomorrow holds for them.
True.
They never know. You understand? And this is the thing that I don't like about these people. They come on social media, oh, this one, look how he's here, this one can't walk with her, this one handicapped. So what? You never know what the future holds for you.
True.
And that's what I hate about these people.
True.
Don't come in life and bash you and say, oh, Dwayne this, Dwayne that, and how you do this and how you walk with God. What? Do you know what the future holds? Do they know what the future holds for them? You are not begging them anything.
Exactly.
You're not asking them for nothing. You're not begging them nothing. So let they talk. Let they bash you as much as they want to bash you, Dwayne. Because guess what? You are proud.
Very proud and love too.
You understand?
I'm ready to talk. I'm really ready to. I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna throw it all out there.
Listen, let me tell you something, Dwayne. God loves you, and
I know
you are still here.
I know.
And you gotta give God thanks every day because you are still living. You are walking. You are breathing. So that's all you gotta give God thanks. You don't care who wanna come and talk this and who wanna say that. Let about their cat.
Yep.
Because this is not a funny. This is not a game.
Yep.
This is somebody's life that we're talking about.
Yep.
This is somebody's illness that we're
Yep.
talking about.
Yep.
Ain't no game, ain't no plaything about this.
Yep.
This is serious. This is somebody's life.
Yep.
And you take it and acting like it's funny. It's not funny. This hurt the hell out of me. It's not funny.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Jan. Don't get me wrong. Whenever I do come out and I speak about these people, yes, I curse them, whatever. Yes, I go low at times, absolutely. But I have to be pushed. I have to be pushed. No. They have to push me to that limit where I'm saying, enough is enough. Let me just vent and go off with myself. And I don't care who like you. I don't care. I just have to, guys. I've been to hell and back. I have all right to speak about me and defend my damn self against people of these standards who feels it is okay to come on the media and mock people because of things that was happening to them out of their control. I'm gonna make people feel so small. I want to make them feel small. I want to make them feel small. Even if they don't feel small, I pray to God they're supporters.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Just like the other day, I think I went on your page or something, and you know I always like your page or whatever.
Yeah.
This woman I'm gonna put up my picture, come talk about how me go on people page and like people coming. Who the hell are you?
That's how she is. Honestly, Facebook needs to ban her. She needs to be banned from social media. She truly is a disgrace. And
Facebook, I said, look at me. I am 50. You are 47. Look at my picture. Put up my picture all over Facebook because guess what? I damn well look good, and I know I look better than you.
Amen.
So put up my picture all over Facebook.
Amen.
Who are you to tell me who page to go on and like their page?
Amen.
You are out of order. And
Amen.
that's what I don't see. I don't come on your page and say shit. I'll come and watch what you do. I don't post your page. I don't share your life. I don't do nothing. And you're gonna put up my picture. Oh, this one, da 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 da. But guess what?
she's not a good. She's really horrible.
And look at you at 47. I look damn well.
Listen. Hey, Jan, the reason why they behave the way they behave is because they got a very hard deal in life. You know, they got dealt a hard deal. It was clearly, you can see struggle. You know, struggle? You see struggle. When you see struggle, you know it's struggle. You know? Such is life, though.
You come up there and macking you. You never know what's going to happen to you. You may go out on the road tomorrow morning, you crash and you die. And what you would say? What happened?
All right, Jan, let me tell my story. I don't want to keep them holding. I don't want to keep them longing.
All right, my love.
Big up yourself.
I don't care what none of them
I
say.
don't. I really don't. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to throw it out. Love you too. Love you too. Take care. All right, bye. Anyways, back to my story. Where was I? Yes, when the doctors did their CT head, we call it in England a CT head scan, right? CT brain. They call it CT brain. When they did it, and they came back to us and with the result, there was a big, what can I call it? They used the term. There was something massive in my head, right? The doctors, they admitted me immediately. Shortly after, the hospital where I got admitted in, they didn't have the right equipment to do the things they needed to do, like to do the test and everything, right? To see if it was cancerous or not. Because when they saw the tumor, they didn't know themselves if it was cancerous or not, right? So they had to do a test to determine if it was cancerous or not. However, they had to get in touch with the brain hospital we have in London. It's called Queen Square. Anyone from London, you know the hospital that deals with the brain is called Queen Square, right? Kidneys is Westmoreland Street, and so. Anyways, they had to get me. Yes, it was a large mass on my brain. Absolutely, that's the word I was looking for. Prawl. Thank you. Anyways, when they got in touch with Queen Square, I had to stay in the hospital where I was. They didn't have a space in the brain hospital for me till roughly around 3 to 4 days later. So when they called and they got the spot and everything, but I couldn't go there until 3 or 4 days later. Anyways, when I got there, I had a side room. A side room is where, because people who are going to have operations, they don't want they don't want them to get sick, right? So they give people who's going to have operations a side room. So that's their own space. They don't put them in bays with other patients, right? Anyways, when the doctor, they told me to they even cut out my hair, guys. They cut out a lot of my hair. They went somewhere here on my right side. They cut out a lot of my hair, but it grew back now. They cut out a lot of it because they needed to mark a spot where they was gonna get into my brain from, right? Anyways, the doctor came and he cut the hair and they did their drawings, everything. And 7 o'clock the following morning came and it was time for me to go in operation. When I got into the operating room, I walked to the operating room fine. I swear to you guys, I walked there as myself. Hold on, I'm getting another phone call. Hold on. Hello?
Dwayne, don't make these scooping us people get killed.
No, listen, no. I just want to throw it out there, and whoever want to run with it and make me feel.
I understand, yeah, because they are behaving as if you did by whatever happened to you and yourself. Anything can happen to anybody.
Amen.
Because remember, say every day them in a vehicle drive.
Mm-hmm.
And them can't just go drive and boom and that's it for them can't turn vegetable. But this is them cross people, yeah. You understand what I mean? Mr. Man put up I can't stop, I can't stop. Anything can happen to anybody. We are nothing. We are nothing.
Barbish, you're telling me to ignore because you want to know my damn business. But I want to give it, Barbish, I'm going to give it to you. Relax. You're going to get it. I'm going to tell you everything. No, honestly, after this, I promise you, so the tour done. Whoever want to bash me, whoever want to curse me, I don't care. I am blessed, highly favored, and loved by all of my family. Ewa. Call me after. I don't want to miss a point. I don't want to miss anything. All right. Bless up. All right. The following morning, when the doctors, they brought me, I walked to the theater without any help. I walked there by myself. I had on some long socks. They give you operating socks, everything. You have to put in a robe in, a hospital dress thing, whatever. And it was when I walked into the operating room, the person who was going to go in my brain was a female consultant. She was a female consultant of the brain. I begged this consultant. I said, please. They already told me the risk and everything, but however, guys, I had to know if it was cancer or not. I don't care what anyone says. I had to know whether it was cancer or not, right? So when I said to the doctor, I said, please don't let me come out and turn into a cabbage. I don't know if you guys know what I mean by cabbage, but I didn't want to come out and be bedbound and I can't do anything for myself, right? Anyways, they did the operation and I had to stay in the hospital for around a week to find out the results. And they didn't want to let me go home until I got to know whether it was cancer or not, right?
What?
Hold on. Give me time.
No, just because you see I look that way like you don't want to do nothing.
Give me time. I want to tell them. Anyways, when I came out of the operation, I noticed that my right side, well, they did their test when I came around from the operation, and they made me walk straight, and they made me hold a pen and everything, and it just wasn't working on my right side. And clearly I'm right-handed. Bear in mind, I went into the operation fine, and when I came out, like, things weren't the same, right? Anyways, I honestly, I don't care. Well, I do care, but I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. The doctors had to do what they had to do to find out whether it was cancer or not, and for them to figure out if it was cancer or not, they had to go in my brain to do a biopsy. They had to take a small fragment from the mass to test it to see if it was cancer, right? Anyways, like I said, when I came around and they did their test to see if I could walk straight and everything, and if I could write and everything, and clearly I couldn't. My right side was messed up, you know, and I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed, and it was messed up. I'm not hiding enough. I'm right-handed, and it was messed up. I'm not gonna. Might make me cry. Tamara, don't say that. I will start bawling. Don't do that. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Anyways, when they did their analyzing of me to see if I was functioning on my right side, things weren't the same. But at the end of the day, guys, the doctors had to do what they had to do, because I wanted to know if it was cancer or not, so they could have started treatment immediately, because whether it was staged or I don't know, I had to know. However, I in terms of my right side, I couldn't function it the way I was functioning before after they did their biopsy. Anyways, around a week later, the results came back from the lab, and thank God it wasn't cancer. Thank God it wasn't cancer. You know, it wasn't cancerous. It wasn't cancerous, thank God. So what they did immediately, they started me on tablets. I believe they call it dexamethasone, to shrink the mass, because it was really massive, guys. I still have this I still have the CD, because they gave me, I asked for a CD of it to remind me of what I went through, and they gave it to me on a CD. Anyways, thank God it wasn't cancer, and they started me on some tablets. They had a name for the tablets. I think the tablets were, Lord Jesus. No, but they have another name for it. They have another name for the pills. Oh God. I can't remember, but they have a name for the damn thing. I can't. Anyways, they gave me some pills to shrink the mass on my brain, right? Shortly after, they discharged me and said I could go home. After giving me the pills to shrink the mass. Yes, steroids. That's it. Steroid. Thank you, Nicola. They gave me steroids to shrink the mass on my brain. Anyways, they sent me home and said I could go home and take my tablets, whatever, under the supervision of my mom, because my mom's a ward manager, and she knows how to give me the pills and whatever at the times I'm supposed to have it, because clearly at that time my right side wasn't functioning because of when they went into my brain. right? Anyways, about a week later, when I was at my mom's house, I realized I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk. I wanted to go to the bathroom. I love my teeth. Leave my teeth alone. I'm gonna die with my damn teeth. If I don't want to fix them, you know, I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. That's the last comment you're gonna make on my page. Okay. Okay. Anyways, about a week later, I realized I couldn't walk. And my mom called the ambulance immediately. And they rushed me back to the hospital. Because of what's happened to me while I was going through that trauma, the brain trauma. I suffered something else. I don't know what that means. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't talk. I couldn't do nothing for myself. Nothing. Anyways, guys, basically, I stayed in the hospital for roughly around 6 months after all of this happened to me. And I had help from physiotherapists, and they had me weak. Before, yes, that's it. I had a stroke and the stroke affected the right side of my brain. So it affected my entire right side again. You know? Because the doctors already went into my brain. The doctors already went in my brain. And I suffered a stroke shortly after. I was stuck in the hospital for around 6 months. And I had 24-hour care by my nurses. Big up all the nurses from UCLH London. Big up all of yourselves. Big up yourselves. You guys are really amazing nurses. Big up all of my consultants. You know, Dr. Norsadegi, Naomi Walker. Big up all of yourselves. You guys really went above and beyond for me. You know, thank you, UCLH people. Guys, honestly, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't do the nurses, well, the aides had me walking around, like they had me wheeling me around. Like if I had scans or anything, they had to wheel me on my bed and take me there and lift me off of the bed on the actual. They have this thing. They push up under me from both sides, and they would have put me under the scans, whether I had scans or anything. They did those things for me. Anyways, no, I don't have seizures. I don't have seizures. I had a stroke, and I had a brain tumor. Thank the Lord it wasn't cancerous. The doctors went in my brain, and they went in the brain and everything. It somewhat messed up my right side. That's why my right side doesn't function how it used to, right? I wasn't born like this. Things happened in my life that was out of my control, right? Anyways, like I said, I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. But thank the Lord for the physiotherapists at UCLH. They toiled with me, they toiled until they started giving me like they gave me a push thing that's on wheels. I can't remember they had a name for it. It's a push thing that was on wheels, and I started walking with that. I did little rounds on my ward and everything, and then when they saw I was getting better at walking, they gave me 1 crutch. Well, actually, I started with 2 crutches, and then they brought it down to 1 crutch. They took away the 2 crutches and gave me only 1. Yes, a walker with the wheels though, because I didn't have enough strength in me to push the ones or to lift the ones on my own. Anyways, I went down to 1 crutch, and I've been going from, guys, at a point in my life, I couldn't even wash myself or feed yes, a Zimmer frame. That's it, Sham. Thank you. That's it. I was using a Zimmer frame. Then anyway, I couldn't wash myself. I couldn't feed myself. The only thing I didn't do was wear Pampers in the hospital, because if I wanted to go to the toilet, they would push me on a commode and put me on the toilet, because I refused to put in Pampers. So they would put me in a commode and wheel me to the toilet, and I would do my thing, and then, you know, my family would help me to do things, wash me, clothe me, dress me, feed me, and stuff. You know? Anyways, trust me, guys, from where I was to where I am now, I've come a long way. A long way. A long way. I'm now healthy. I'm very healthy, actually. I'm going from strength to strength. I can help myself now. I can do a lot of things for myself I couldn't do when all of this was happening to me. You know? And honestly, I'm thankful to God, because honestly, when my family took me to the hospital, I was on the brink of dying, basically. I almost died. The doctor said if I would have stayed out of the hospital for maybe another week or so, I perhaps would have died. You know? So, honestly, I'm thankful. Thankful I have amazing people around me. My mom, my sister, my brothers, my aunts, my uncles, all of my cousins. Without these people around me to encourage me and help me while I was going through all of my struggles, I perhaps wouldn't be here right now to speak my story, you know?
Hello?
And if people feel like, say, they're gonna take my story and cuss me, whatever, you're lying. You are lying to yourself. I feel, anyone who feels they're gonna take this and go and cuss me with it, I feel sorry for you. Even though I am the way I am right now, trust me, my life is amazing. I love my life. And I love myself unconditionally, as well as my family loves me unconditionally. Respectfully. Guys, imagine being in your 30s when all of this is happening, and your adult mom, who's only in her 50s, have to wash you, bathe you, scrub your balls, scrub your batty hole, all of these things. My mom had to do all of those things. My elder brother had to do those things too. My sister helped me too. She used to come and plait my hair for me. She didn't bathe me or nothing. My mom and my brother washed me and clothed me and fed me and whatever. Sometimes my family would come to the hospital and stay with me there overnight. They partially live there with me. They live there with me. Live there with me. You know? They live there with me. Well, not every day, but they came there every day. Sometimes sleep over, and just to make sure I was good. I was eating and I was drinking and, you know, doing the right things. Honest to God, I love my mom I love my mom so much. I swear to you guys. I love my mom with all of my heart and soul. I don't want to cry. I don't want to. Don't say that. Don't say. I love my mom with all of my heart and soul, guys. No word of a lie. I do. I love all of my family because without them, I perhaps would have never made it through all of this nonsense, made it through all of this mess, all of this trauma I've been through. So honestly, I'm gonna say big up to my damn mum. Mum, you truly are an amazing woman. I love my mum so much. I love my brother, my oldest brother. I love you so much with all of my heart and soul. Without you, my brother, even till this very day, he still helps me to do things. My sister, she's so amazing. My sister does so much things for me. Like, guys, I'm telling you, my family are amazing people. My family are amazing people. I don't care what no one says. And anyone feels they're gonna curse me, anyone feels they're going to curse me with this, you're lying to your friggin' self. I feel sorry for you. I truly feel sorry for all of you. All of you. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I feel sorry for all of you, right? This is why I'm here now to tell you guys all of my story. So whoever wants to cast me with it and tell me about myself, go right ahead. I don't care. I'm blessed and highly favored by God himself. This is why I'm here today to talk my story. I've been to death and back. So any one of you from Erica's page who feels that you're going to curse me, any one of you from Ashanti's page who feels that you're going to curse me and I'm going to feel bad about myself, you are lying to yourself. Nothing any of you can say to me that's going to make me feel worse than how I was in my life. My life is still amazing. My life is amazing. Hear me, bro. I can afford... Forget about that affording nothing. I don't care about affording nothing. My life is amazing. Anyone from Erica's page who feels like they're gonna use this video and curse me, I feel sorry for you. This is why I'm giving you my life to go and use it against me and curse. Just do your worst. Do your worst. All of you do your worst. Do your worst. Now you guys know my life. Now you guys know what I've been through. Now you guys know my struggles. Now you guys know of my trauma I've been through. Use it to your best of your ability and do your worst. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't cry, please don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Guys, honestly, the reason why I use social media is because I'm not, after everything has happened to me, I'm not comfortable going into public spaces the way I was very social. I'm a social person. I love to be around my friends and crack jokes and everything. I still talk to them and everything, but to go around them is somewhat a little bit awkward for me. Now I'm in Jamaica. I believe I'm in Jamaica now. Jamaica brings me out of my shell because not many people here knows me or know stuff I've gone through. My friends in England, I've told a lot of them, and I don't want to go around them and they're gonna look at me like, oh my God, Dwayne feels. I don't want no sorry. I don't want no pity. I don't want nothing. I just know my life is blessed and highly favored by God. This is why I'm here. I can speak my truth today. And when people come in the media and speak negatively of me, not know my story, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. You're probably one of the haters too. When people try and tell me about who I am, telling me, oh yeah, mix up. No, I'm not mix up. Yes, I used to post use mix up content. That doesn't make me mix up. Because I used to take specific segments of your lives that you yourself has caused on your own platforms, that makes me mix up. Really? Because I took content from your pages, your own pages. I took content, not my own content, your content. All of you who I've taken content from, I took it from your pages. Right? Hear me well. I took content from all of you's pages, not my own. So because I took content from your page, that you yourself caused on your pages that made me mix up. Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm planning to do. Like I said, right now I'm in Jamaica. Right now I'm in Jamaica. When I get back to Great Britain, I'm going to bury a lot of people who I had in my life. Clearly these people didn't mean me well. They only wanted me around them to make themselves look better and feel better about themselves, whilst trampling me on. Guys, I could call names, but I refuse to call anyone's name. Whoever the caps fit, I'm speaking about you people right now. Honest to God, I've learnt a lot of things about people on social media who I believe they were good people, and they proved me wrong. A lot of them